Hey Bernard, this is Alex with Diamond Digital Marketing, and I wanted to produce this website review for you. We're going to cover a few things that help you improve your rankings on Google. I'll keep it short. I know you're busy and I don't want to waste your time, so feel free to take these tips and do what you can with them. And I look forward to following up and getting your thoughts on them. All right, we're going to cover those three things: content, citations, and backlinks. And we always like to start with content first because I don't know if you heard the same, but with Google, content is king. And we've got your website pulled up here, and it's a great looking site. And you actually do have a decent amount of content on here, like almost 1,000 words, maybe a little bit more than that. And that's great. That's what we like to see. But we really want to incorporate some keywords, which we'll talk about here. So yeah, we really like to see about 1,000, 1,500, up to 2,000 words on the homepage, and 500 to 750 on the back service pages. And the reason for this is you need authoritative and unique content that's relevant to your industry with your location and those keywords. So for example, when someone types in epoxy flooring in Vancouver, Google's really looking to send them to a site that's relevant to that search. Now, it's great that you include the area here and some of your industry, but you're really looking to link those together and put like epoxy flooring Vancouver, because those people are looking to buy in your area. Pulling up the competition here, Western Canada Coatings. They've got a decent looking site. It's not really optimized well, as you can tell by my scrolling here. If I scroll a little, it scrolls a lot. So, oh, and before I forget here, I forgot to mention one thing on your website. It's not secure. So whoever's running your website, if it's you or someone else, make sure they get an SSL on there, because that's dinging you immediately on Google. Back over here to Western Canada again. Not you. You're totally beating them on content. But we'll go in here and see why they're kind of outranking you. Got another one here, Epoxy Floors Vancouver. This is a lead generating website. Someone in my industry is created this and renting it out to someone in your industry. And you can tell here that they've actually done a good job with all the content as well. But they're not really using, they're using national and global keywords. Epoxy flakes, they've got a couple here, Epoxy Floors Vancouver, but most of them are just national and global keywords like epoxy flooring, epoxy garage floor, and they're not using that location dinger that really gets them drawn into the website from Google. So we'll cover that in a little bit. Now here's another lead generating website, same thing, someone in my industry renting it out to someone in your industry, which means there's a lot of traffic. If there's two lead generating websites at the top of Google, there's a lot of traffic for your industry, and you can take advantage of that. Now, these guys are using Vancouver Epoxy Flooring. That's actually the name of their website. They are stuffing that a little bit in here, so they're probably getting dinged a little bit, but that's kind of what you want to look for. So we'll see why some of these are, one of them is ranking with national keywords and the other one isn't, and we'll go from there. But going over here to a tool we like to use called Ahrefs, this really lets us see what's working well for websites and what's not. We can see here you've got 0 organic keywords, and when someone types in those keywords into Google, you're getting 0 organic traffic because no one's finding your website right now. It does look like it's pretty new, halfway through last year, but you should definitely be getting some traffic by now. Over here at Western, we can tell they've got 1,300 organic keywords and getting 200 clicks a month coming into their website. So we'll go in here and click. The two lead generating websites, we can see here, the one with the global keywords, they've got 45 keywords and getting 5 traffic, but they actually have a decent amount of backlinks, which we'll cover in a little bit. But I wanted to show you why one is ranking a little bit more and the other. I mean, they're both using similar tactics, but one of them's leaving out some important things. So the one with all the keywords that are global, they're actually using backlinks to outrank the competition. And again, we'll go over that in a little bit, but I just wanted to show you the one that has the local keywords isn't really ranking with backlinks, but that local keyword is drawing some power from Google when you search for that. They're not necessarily getting traffic just yet, but they will. Again, they're getting some traffic to start coming in here from those keywords, but they're building on the backlinks and using the wrong keywords. That's why they're really not generating that much traffic. The next thing we want to move on to, actually, we're going to go back right here to the organic keywords from Western real quick, just so you can take a look. what you're looking for is Garage Flooring Vancouver. You can see there that gets searched for 80 times a month. It's not hard to rank for, keyword difficulty of 4. They're in the 11th position for that and getting a few clicks a month. And those are kind of the ones you want to look for. Epoxy Flooring Canada is okay, but it's harder to rank for. And, Canada is huge. So you want to use Vancouver and your surrounding areas. Garage Flooring Vancouver, that's another one there. But you can go on for days here through all of their keywords and go after the ones that, even the suburbs of Vancouver, especially I can't pronounce the Sycamus might be the location that you're in, but Countertop Vancouver, there's another one. So Epoxy Resin Vancouver, that's 20 searches a month, not difficult to rank for at all. 0, you could start ranking for that next month. And they're in the 20th position for that. So those are the kind of the words you want to target. Moving on to citations, when you type those buyer intent keywords into Google, the first thing you'll see here are Google ads. Someone's paying to be up here, and every time it gets clicked, it depletes their monthly budget for that. The next area here is the Google Map Pack, or GMB. And what gets you into here is citations. And that's your business's name, phone number, and address listed the same across directories all across the web, like yellowpages.com, BBB, Facebook, YP, CityStar. There's hundreds of them out there. Not hard to get ranked for. It's just tedious and time consuming. This is WhiteSpark, which lets us research those citations. We can see here you've actually got 10 citations, and these 2 other competitors don't have that many, which means that their directories are more powerful, because when you're searching for Epoxy Flooring Vancouver, it means that's not incorporated into your website, so Google's not finding you. And these 3 other competitors here with these generic lead generation websites are outranking you in the map pack. And just think about it. When was the last time you searched for like a slice of pizza or somewhere to eat near me, and you went past these 3 these 3 vendors that pop up in this map pack? It's pretty rare that you go on past that, and that's kind of where you want to be drawing this traffic. And the next thing we'll cover, the third element, is backlinks. We were talking about a little bit. We can see here you don't have any backlinks yet, and backlink is just a link from another website pointing back to your website. And it's kind of like a popularity contest with Google. The more backlinks you have pointing back at you, the more relevant your website is. But not all backlinks are created equal. You want to have the sites to be relevant content to yours. You don't necessarily want to have a backlink at a caterer or a mechanic, for example. So we can tell here, Western Canada, they've got 135, and these guys got 605. Similar to the citations, you want to go in here and see where the competition is getting links from. Go after sites that are just as powerful as those, and if not more, and a bunch more, so that they can't catch up and you're staying on top of that. Citations will sometimes, these directories will sometimes create backlinks for you. Asking friends to link back from their sites will help, and commenting on blogs with content that's relevant to your industry will help as well. And in closing, we want to recap what we went over. You have quite a bit of content. You really want to optimize this and include the the keywords with the location into your content. Citations, you want to go after a bunch more directories, so after about 100 more, so you're staying atop and you start getting ranked when people search for those buyer intent keywords. And backlinks, you want to go in here and see what the competition has for backlinks, go after all of those, and then a bunch more, so that Google sees you as the authority when someone's searching for Epoxy Floor in Vancouver, and sending them to your website when that search is created. And as you can tell, you do a great job with the content, but the backlinks and the citations aren't there. These guys do a great job overall, so they're with all 3, so they're getting good traffic. These guys, they're doing okay with the backlinks, but they're not doing well with the keywords. But they're doing okay with the citations. And over here, they're not doing well with the backlinks, but they're doing okay with the citations and the keywords. I know that's a lot, but what I'm trying to say here is that you need all 3 phases of the game working together, like these guys have over here at Western Canada, to make your stats go up and start drawing some organic traffic. Just think about it. What would your website or your business look like if you were getting 196 clicks a month to your website? I hope that you found this video informative, and take these tips and do what you can with them. If you make these implementations to incorporate them to your website, you can most definitely start outranking the competition. Thanks for your time, and I look forward to following up with you and getting your thoughts to see if you'd like to know more on how we can help grow your business with these strategies and start taking some business back from Western Canada And make sure you're outranking these lead generating websites. So before they get traction, you're already building a brand name, and they can't catch up to you when someone's searching for those keywords. Thanks again.